यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यं वायुः सर्वत्र गोमहान् तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय. As the mighty wind moving everywhere rests always in space, even so, know you, all beings rest in me. Such a comforting shloka. Vayu sarvatra go mahan. No matter how mighty an individual is, as powerful as a mighty breeze, but yet it rests in space. What happens to the space? If mighty winds are blowing, the space never gets blown. It remains unaffected. And therefore, this word is so nicely used over here. What is that? All beings rest in Matsthani Bhutani. Sthana. Sthana is the place, right? It has got the word stha. Stha indicates sthirata, stability. And stability gives the idea of peace and tranquility and restfulness, no? You will say, nowadays my business is very unstable. Or you'll say, don't jump on this bench, it is not stable. So, the life is absolutely unstable nowadays. We don't know what's going to happen the next moment, somebody said. So there's that restlessness. You're not sure of future. You are in vague concepts of negativities. So it's very disturbing kind of a situation. Sthiti, sthirata, sthan, all these words indicate stability, peace, restfulness. Matsthani bhutani. Now the man or an individual who believes in what Bhagavan says over here will become absolutely restful and peaceful. Why? Bhagavan says, all the beings rest in me. There are two meanings coming out of it simultaneously. One is that all the beings are resting in the Supreme, definitely indicates that yes, there is stability and rest, because all is in that peaceful self. Then the other thing, the beautiful thing out of it, another meaning, that therefore, since I am resting in Him, so there can be no reason for me to become restless. So if I am still feeling that restlessness and instability and doubtfulness about future, that means the second meaning is applicable. Now that means that I have no faith in what Bhagavan says, that all beings rest in me. If I had that faith, I can never be restless, no matter what happens. So, when Bhagavan said that people who have no faith, not attaining me, will return to the world of death. Okay, that's what Bhagavan had told earlier. So what kind of faith is expected out of a disciple is now explained over here differently. That this is called Shraddha. This is called faith. That out of my understanding. Bhagavan has made us understand through 3 shlokas that why we should be fearless, why we should be calm and tranquil and restful. Because that all pervasive infinity is the reality, and whatever we go through life is false. Why do we get perturbed? Because we identify ourselves at that lower level. The moment we identify with our lower self, definitely we will feel the turmoil. Sometimes you would have seen some patient. A patient is throwing tantrums because he is very much in trouble. And the doctor enters his cabin. Just a moment before he was throwing tantrums and he was explaining about his pains and pangs and all. The moment doctor comes, he says, now I am all right. Just by seeing the doctor, how did he become all right? Because he has put all his faith in the doctor. Now the doctor has come, things will be all right. Till then, just in a moment everything will be all right. That's the power of faith. So actually not that he is coming out of any disease or nothing. The faith pulls him out of that association with pain, attachment with the body, which relaxes him. So also, if you have faith in what the Lord says, you will rest peacefully in the Supreme Self through the life, not deviating from righteousness for any reason, and ultimately get out of the transmigration. That is the kind of faith which we have to build up. And this is one of the chapters pertaining to Bhakti Yoga. So slowly Bhagavan is explaining how to become steady in our faith with the support of our proper understanding of the Supreme and not at the emotional level.